In the vast, arid expanses of New Mexico, a small town named Roswell became the epicenter of one of the greatest modern mysteries. In 1947, something crashed in the desert. But what it was, and the events that unfolded afterward, remained shrouded in layers of intrigue, suspicion, and speculation. A desert discovery. The story begins with a rancher, Mac Brazel, who stumbled upon an unusual scattering of debris in his sheep pasture. The material was unlike anything he had seen, metallic, yet extraordinarily light and tough. Tiny beams with strange symbols, foil that reshaped itself, and more. Intrigued and puzzled, he reported his find. The initial announcement. The Roswell Army Airfield, quick to respond, sent personnel to assess. And then, a startling press release. They had recovered flying disc. For a brief moment, the impossible seemed validated. Had we finally found proof of extraterrestrial visitation? But almost as quickly as the news spread, the narrative changed. The swift shift. Within 24 hours, a new official statement emerged. The flying disc was now described as a mere weather balloon, a mundane, earthly explanation, replacing the earlier sensational claim. The debris, they said, was from Project Mogul, a top-secret project aimed at detecting Soviet nuclear tests. But for many, this abrupt change only raised more questions. Rising suspicion. As the years went by, witnesses began to come forward, each adding layers to the Roswell enigma. There were claims of not just debris, but an actual craft. Not just a craft, but alien bodies. And not just bodies, but living extraterrestrials. A narrative of cover-ups, threats, and silencing emerged. Why were some witnesses warned not to speak of what they'd seen? Why were records mysteriously absent? And why did the explanation of a weather balloon seem so incongruent with the accounts of those who had seen the debris firsthand? Decades of investigations. Multiple investigations over the decades, both governmental and civilian, sought to uncover the truth. Some aimed to debunk, others to validate. Each added to the lore. The US government released multiple reports, the most notable in the 1990s, reiterating the Project Mogul explanation and attributing tales of alien bodies to crash test dummies. But for UFO enthusiasts, these reports only deepened the conviction of a cover-up. A cultural phenomenon. Regardless of the truth, Roswell transformed into a mecca for the UFO community. It gave birth to an entire subculture, and its legacy can be seen in films, books, and conventions. The idea that we might not be alone in the universe, and that evidence of such might have crash-landed on Earth, is a tantalizing possibility many find hard to resist. In the annals of history, few incidents have sparked as much debate, intrigue, and fervor as the events of Roswell in 1947. Was it truly the crash of an otherworldly craft, evidence of life beyond our planet? Or was it a mundane terrestrial event, blown out of proportion by misunderstandings and the passage of time? In the vast desert of New Mexico, beneath the vast expanse of the sky from which it purportedly came, the Roswell mystery lingers. A symbol of humanity's eternal quest for answers, our longing to understand our place in the cosmos, and the lengths we'll go to seek the truth.